Alright guys, this is my Chevy Silverado 3500 HD. It's a 2022. I've had this about 4 months. I only have about 1,500 miles on it, so I haven't really driven it a ton. I just learned something new about the truck today I want to share with you guys, because for the longest time I thought that the tailgate is only powered down through this switch. Inside the truck here, there's this row of buttons here that are going to control some of the accessories. You know, like exhaust brake, park sensors. Tailgate right here is what I want to show you guys. So if you can see, I always wondered why that showed. You can kind of see there's a up and down arrow on there both ways, but every time if you push the button once, tailgate goes down. All right, I just got a warning on the dash, tailgate open. Okay, so it went down. I'm in park. I think this only works when you're in park, so I just tried it when I was in gear and it didn't work. Now if I push it again, nothing's happening. Nothing happens. And so I always thought, okay, it doesn't come up. I have to go out and manually lift it up. Well, that's not the case. If I hold down the button here, you hold it down 5, 6, 7 seconds, it's now all the way up. So you got to hold it down for the tailgate to come up. Now I thought that was interesting because I didn't know that. Also, I want to show you on the tailgate itself, when you're outside of the tailgate. Alright, outside of the vehicle, if I have my key fob in hand here, you see how it says press twice for tailgate down? Well, there's only an arrow going down. If you can see that, there's no arrow up. So I've always thought for the last 4 months that it can only go down only. And I double click that and it'll go down, and I've used that and it's been good. I just have been lifting it up manually because I didn't think it'd go up. So if I double click, it goes down. Okay, so but just like the button inside the cab, so if I just hold down this button, so I double click and hold down, it goes back up. That's one thing I did not know this truck could do. So this whole time I was like, oh, I'm bummed out that this tailgate won't go up and down by itself. It will. Okay, one other thing. So let's open the tailgate back up. So double click, it comes down. Alright, it does have a feature where if it's down and you're loading stuff in here, you don't have the key fob in your hand, or it's it's in the truck or whatever, you can actually just lift up the tailgate. Let me show you this here. So when I first got the truck, I was doing this. I would lift up the truck. Let me zoom out. I would lift up the tailgate like that. I'm like, why isn't it going up? Like, I'm lifting the tailgate up. Why isn't it going up like that? Because normally you just touch it a little bit and it'll go up. So I was lifting it up. I'm like, all right, go. You can't lift it up that high. It can't be going up that high. It's got to be this. So see how I lifted it up not as high? Lift it up not as high, and then it'll just kind of lift itself up. So I kind of learned that too, where you have to, it can only be a certain angle that you lift it up. It's just so it's really not that high of a lifting angle, and it'll assist itself up. Anyways, I thought that was pretty interesting to learn about the truck. And the tailgate, I always thought it could only go down; it wouldn't go up by its automatically. All right, back in the truck here, I want to just give you kind of a quick MPG update on the truck. Just did a towing. About a 341 miles of towing. You can see here we got a distance. About 320 of that was towing, and then I've had about 20 miles of kind of city driving since then. But if you see, I've averaged about 10.1 miles per gallon. That was towing a 5,000-pound cargo trailer, so it's not a real heavy trailer. I mean, this truck can tow 21,000 pounds, so that's not a lot of weight for this truck. 10 miles per hour wasn't that impressive. Also, but I'm giving it some slack. If you see here, I only have 1,400 miles on the truck. So, 20,000 miles, it should be starting to get breaking in and getting a little bit of gas mileage. But that's just kind of a mileage update. So the towing MPG hasn't been great on the truck so far, but I'm really attributing that to it just being new and still kind of getting broken in. Anyways, guys, well, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you found that helpful or informative. Still got some more videos to come on this truck, so stay tuned to the channel. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.